Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about a pretty funny but also somewhat sad situation that's unfolding, primarily like on YouTube and Twitter. I actually didn't know anything about this situation until it started coming across my timeline, people talking about it and screenshots of some of this stuff. I honestly don't even know who this Rushia is. I don't know. I don't watch VTubers or anything like that. From my understanding, Rushia is a YouTuber with well over 1 million subscribers. From my understanding, she makes like VTuber content, which means she uses like this little like anime kind of avatar and whatnot. I've never seen any videos like this. I guess it's part of like a HoloLive community, I believe is what it's called if I'm not mistaken. But essentially some Discord screenshots came out that may or may not indicate that she has a boyfriend, and people are losing their collective goddamn minds about this. It seems like this kind of situation has happened before where like, I don't know, some sort of popular e-girl or female online internet celebrity kind of gets quote-unquote exposed for being in a relationship, and some of their viewers actually lose their fucking marbles, just like acting as if they had a shot to date this person, some of them even believing that they had some sort of personal relationship, that it constitutes cheating if these people actually get into legitimate relationships. It's hilarious because, you know, those of us who aren't doing this type of thing, who aren't literally losing our fucking minds and actually wishing people would burn in hell for being in relationships and whatnot, we're sitting here watching this just laughing because it's so ridiculous and it doesn't even make sense, right? But there's also like a level of sadness to this as well. There's like a level of almost pity that can be taken on people like this. Now I understand a lot of people wouldn't take pity on some of these people, but I believe that you have to be legitimately mentally ill in order for something like this to even affect you on a personal level. There's never been one YouTuber, Twitch streamer, anything like that where like, I don't know, I guess their boyfriend walked in on stream or some messages came up on Discord and whatnot, and I was just like so irate, you know, like, oh my god, how am I gonna do this, man? How am I gonna be able to handle this one, bro? Because these are people you will never meet, you know what I mean? It's not like these creators, and this really goes for pretty much every YouTuber, right? These people are people, of course, but they're people that you have no access to, right? Like, yeah, you watch a YouTube video, yeah, you donate money to their stream or something like that, but that doesn't mean you have an actual personal connection with this person, right? You don't have their phone number, or you shouldn't have their phone number at least. It's not like, you know, you have some sort of like personal relationship where you can show up at their house and come hang out for a couple hours, you know, play some Mario Kart. These people don't even know you exist. In fact, the only reason they'd even care that you exist is whether or not you're going to subscribe to their YouTube channel, whether or not you're going to buy their merchandise or anything that they sponsor. These people care about getting paid, right? And I'm not here to say that people like Rushia don't care about their fans at all, but when it comes down to them having their own personal relationships, I'm pretty certain they don't give a shit what their audience thinks. But when you swap that around, of course, that's not the same case, right? So many people are mad about this, and we're about to go through a couple of examples that really kind of show how unhinged people are actually getting about this. So we're going to go ahead and go through multiple examples of some of the things that apparently fans of Rushia have said and done over the last couple of days since this information really kind of broke, because it's literally delusional, you know what I mean? Like, it's actually insane some of the extents that people are going to actually care about this, man. Like, this is something that should not be that serious. People should not be caring that deeply about, because in reality, like, these people's relationships are none of your fucking business, you know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't matter whether or not your favorite, you know, YouTuber or Twitch streamer is in a relationship. It shouldn't matter. Like, if I come out and say I've got a girlfriend, are people gonna fucking get mad and be all over the place about it? Like, it shouldn't be that way. Of course, too, I'm also not some VTuber girl who's selling engagement rings to my audience and, you know, messaging people on Twitter, apparently. Which, it's funny that people are using that as like an excuse as to why she's in the wrong for this, as if she's not just simply selling a product to lonely people who are willing to fucking spend money on virtually anything in order to fill themselves up with cheap plastic happiness. I'm shaking and crying. What we had was special. 2 years down the drain. I hope you're happy with him, Rushia. This guy acts as if he's just been shot in the fucking chest. Like, he just walked in through his door, and it's like All of the Lights by Kanye West. Like, she has to be taken to that ghetto university because he walks in and she's got another man in his bed. It's so dramatic for the sake of being dramatic. Keep in mind, the only connection that these two people ever had was the fact that he was a YouTube channel member for 1 year, 10 months, and 1 day. So he gave gave her, 2 years worth of monthly subscriptions, and he believes that that was somehow enough to create some sort of personal bond between them to where she would not be in a fucking relationship with somebody in her real life. My man, I'm pretty sure that $200 that you gave her over the course of 2 years is not going to be enough to sway her. She's not thinking, oh, look at Mr. Moneybags online with the anime profile picture who has literally no interest in actually having a personal relationship with me because we don't even probably live on the same continent as one another, right? Maybe I should pick this one out of all of the thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people who would be interested in that same very thing. They go on to say, like, I hope you're happy with him, Rushia. You're like, yeah, I'm assuming that she probably is, considering she's supposedly in the relationship, right? Most people don't get into relationships to be unhappy, and I'm pretty sure she didn't get in this relationship to upset some fucking person on Twitter, but come on, you need to get a grip, man. She doesn't even know you exist, bro. Like, even if she goes to her channel members, she's like, oh, it's this guy, there's only 400 more of you. Like, it literally means nothing, my man. For you to be this upset about it, come on now. Let's get back into reality here, right? So, this is an example of something called a parasocial relationship, and that kind of explains a lot of this behavior. Parasocial relationships are essentially relationships that are only really consensual or pursued by one party. It's usually done toward like a celebrity or someone with money or fame or notoriety in some way. Essentially, it's when somebody just obsesses over somebody like a celebrity. In this instance, it's a 1.5 million YouTube subscribed channel that makes content that these people like, right? And it's a one-sided affair because obviously Russia does not care about being in a relationship with any of these people, but you have these people now tweeting out on Twitter as if like their fucking girlfriend of 2 years is just slurping up the whole football team on Snapchat or something. It's actually a very dangerous relationship style. There have been people who've actually attempted to murder celebrities because of their obsessions with them in these types of relationships, and it's pretty indicative of like very severe mental issues, like very severe problems that need to be addressed by like a psychiatrist or medication or something. These people are generally very unstable people, and I'm not saying that these people are garbage human beings and that they deserve to be smacked in the fucking face or killed or something like that, but if you really care this much and you really feel personally betrayed by news like this, you should probably speak to a psychiatrist, or my personal diagnosis, maybe speak to some bitches. Guess I got what I deserved. If I said the words I want to say, I'd get suspended. I genuinely hope the absolute worst for you. Burn in hell. It is over. Guys, look, it's a person on YouTube, okay? It's a woman on the internet. It's time for you guys to settle the fuck down. Literally $5 a month is what that membership costs. And for some reason, people who do this believe that this is like enough to actually garner this level of attention. $5 a month is not enough to get you some pussy, my man. It is time for you to jump into reality with the rest of us. You are wishing someone to burn in hell because they have a relationship, because they have a boyfriend, basically. That is actually fucking insane. That is actually absurd. She lied to her fans that she is single and is only dedicated to her fans. Sorry, but I will not white knight liars. Please take a shower immediately. Literally no argument. You probably don't even know what gachikoi, whatever that is, and what kind of fan base Russia was cultivating. Please take a shower immediately. Why don't you gachikoi you some fucking bitches, bro? Like, come on, man. What are you talking about? Like, let's get over ourselves here. You got the little fucking badge next to your little Reddit name talking about I'm not white knighting a liar. Like, come on, man. Really? Really? But you're right. I don't know what gachikoi is or whatever the fuck that even means. I must not know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm not a real gamer, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not a real fucking Rushia fan, right? I don't have the right to speak on you guys, man. You guys aren't making complete assholes out of yourselves and looking completely fucking ridiculous because a woman on the internet got a boyfriend. It's kind of sad, though, when you see these things, because these are people who clearly do not get enough social interaction. Like, they don't get out of the house enough. They maybe don't have enough IRL friends or something like that. They don't get to go play basketball at the park or go out to eat with somebody, you know what I mean? Like, they're kind of just stuck in this, like, cycle, I guess, mentally, where for some reason they're, like, actually mentally dependent on fucking VTubers. But guys, come on. Come on. So keep in mind, this is all because of a Discord message that popped up during a live stream where basically someone said that they were like finishing up and they were on the way home, right? Which immediately got spun to, oh, this is who Russia's dating. She's been lying about being single to us. How dare she? First and foremost, it's extremely invasive that a message that popped up in a private Discord chat on stream by accident has been spun to this degree where people are fucking like actually freaking out like this. But it's also like mentally psychotic at the same time. Like, I don't know if these people are really considering what's going on here. Like, they're literally mentally deluding themselves into this concept that they're dating someone that they've never seen the actual face of, most likely. They've never met in person. They don't know any personal details about this fucking person because they're playing a character, but yet they're deluding themselves into believing that they have a relationship with this person, and that them having an actual IRL relationship is somehow them getting their heart broken and cheated on, man. I wonder how these people would actually fare in like a real relationship, right? Like when they actually have to deal with the issues and the hardships of being in a legitimate relationship with somebody. How would they deal with that shit in person, IRL, right? How would that go? I'm not totally sure. I don't think they even really consider that as a possibility because they're too busy trying to fucking, I don't know, have sex with e-girls and shit. So now I saw a tweet that kind of came to the defense of these people who are acting like this, right? Because I guess, you know, it's the consequences of Rushia's own actions. And I kind of want to just address this and talk about it myself here. So I see people defending Rushia ignoring how she got millions by pretending to be the viewer's girlfriend and she was selling an engagement ring as merch. I'm not saying she shouldn't have a boyfriend, but for her to make profit out of parasocial relationships this hard is not okay. Why is it not okay for her to be making money by just going on the internet and pretending to be an uwu waifu girl, right? These people are mentally delusional, that's true. These are a lot of parasocial relationships, that's true. But these people are gonna do that regardless, right? They do this even for people who, I guess, don't pretend to be the viewer's girlfriend, right? Like I remember back when Pokimane, it was rumored that she had a boyfriend and stuff, and a lot of people freaked out about that too, and it became like a big talking point. It happens a lot more often than you probably would think with a lot of these female Twitch streamers and YouTubers and online celebrities in general. People develop parasocial relationships regardless. You know, there's probably, you know, if you have like 1 million subscribers, there's probably at least like one person out there that has some form of parasocial relationship with you, at least thinking that you're fucking friends or something like that, right? So she's in the wrong for filling a desired need with products. Like, yeah, you know, selling an engagement ring, in my opinion, yeah, it's a little goofy because I would never buy a fucking fake engagement ring for a VTuber on YouTube, but there are people out there who would. I mean, it's like the same thing with these guys who buy these gamer girl bath waters and these gamer girl piss cups and stuff like that. That shit is also mentally psychotic. Like, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? You're literally buying someone's fucking used bath water, fart jars, stuff like that. But, you know, people don't make the same argument with them. When they do it, it's, oh, chase a bag, sis. Slay queen. Go get your bag up. And I agree, sell that fart jar for $200. I don't care. I'm not fucking buying it. What do I care? But it's the same thing with this. I mean, if 500 people are gonna buy a fake engagement ring from you on the internet, you can make $300,000 in the process. Why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Who wouldn't do that? And I have a hard time believing the person who posted this tweet also would not be doing the same shit if the same opportunity was presented to them. So at the end of the day, man, I don't really see the big deal. I don't really care. You know, she can be in a relationship all she wants. It doesn't really mean anything to me. Apparently to some people, this is the end of the world, but I don't think it should be. I think this is a fucking ridiculous situation. So many people are overreacting, and it kind of makes me worry, man. Like, some of these people are actually crazy as fuck with what they're saying. So hopefully she ends up okay throughout this entire thing because, you know, people are taking this so seriously. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @subtooptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, talking about the Rushia situation. I hope I've been saying her name right. I don't really know. And signing out.